God, it's been that long since I've done this, I've forgotten how to actually open my own series. Right. Let the fun begin then. Hello, I'm Jack from TheJackSmit.com, and no time to die. What the hell happened? Yes, we're going old school for this episode of What the Hell Happened. A comeback episode of What the Hell Happened. The first one we've done for a while, since Tenet. The original plan was to film this after I'd seen the film on opening night here in the UK. View, but it was that busy we simply couldn't film it in front of that many customers, especially with, well, the amount of classic Bond spoilers that this film has. I really enjoyed it. It's a classic Bond movie that isn't afraid to do things by half in any way, shape or form. You've got Daniel Craig absolutely killing it. You have just this incredible cast who make a 2-hour, 43-minute film feel like it's only 90 minutes long. And sure, don't let that length getting away. It is a film that really flies by, and that's credit to Cary Fukunaga. The input he's had on the script alongside Neil Purvis and Robert Wade and Phoebe Waller-Bridge. There is not much to fault with this film. Obviously, I don't want to go too much into spoiler territory because, let's be real, it's only just come out in America. It's week 2 for the film here in England, and it's already done £50 million, which, for this industry, is the best possible news we could hope for. It's done 52.6 million in 2 weeks. It did this weekend as I film this. It did 15.2 million. Adam's Family only opened to 2 million, so it's a good bit of confidence for the industry. And in terms of sort of filmmaking merit, it's shot really well. I particularly like Lina Sandgren's style of cinematography. A lot of handheld stuff really pops in 4K. It really works on an IMAX screen as well. If you're one of the lucky few who've been able to see it at V Manchester Printworks on the laser IMAX screen that they've got down there, it is a film that really belongs on the big screen, and it's not the perfect Bond film by any stretch of the imagination. It is definitely not the perfect Bond film. There are elements that I feel could have been improved, particularly Ana de Armas' character, Paloma, promoting her all over the marketing campaign, only for her to be in the film for 20 minutes. Come on, do better than that. But this is a film that just gets a lot of things right, and the rest of the cast as well, with Daniel Craig kills it. Rami Malek, absolute revelation. Again, not in it for much, but he was really good. Yes, I do. You got Ralph Fiennes, Ben Whishaw, Naomi Harris, Rory Kinnear. Welcome back, Jeffrey Wright, by the way. Am I right? It's good to see him back as Felix again. Christopher Waltz is back there as well. Lashana Lynch is the key sticking point amongst the fans, because of course she's been introduced as this new 00 agent, and obviously I'm trying to skirt around spoilers where I can. I see what they wanted to do with the character. I really do see what they wanted to do with Naomi, and I really wanted to sort of make sure that the guys at Eon did right by the character, and that is ultimately where Phoebe Waller-Bridge's influence on the script comes in, because the female characters are written a lot stronger than traditional Bond films. He's not coming out with innuendo left, right and centre. What was the worst one in? Well, I think it was The World Is Not Enough, when Pierce comes out and says, "Oh, I thought Christmas only comes once a year." That's the kind of Bond that's classic, but wouldn't work well in 2021. The world has changed. But a lot of fans, particularly over in America, are a bit stunned at the ending. And that's all I'll say about the ending of this spoiler-free What the Hell Happened for No Time to Die. Because it's an ending that has divided a lot of people. It's an ending that I don't think anyone was expecting. It was rumoured about for a while. But in terms of ending an era with Daniel Craig as Bond, or it certainly ended it all right. Man, I mean, I was in shock in Screen 7. And some of the guys who watch this on YouTube will remember the look on my face when I came out of the film afterwards, like, oh my god, they really did it. They really did it. But this is a very strong Bond film, a very strong 12 certificate film as well. Before I even forget, when the Billie Eilish song was announced back in January 2020, feels like an eternity ago, doesn't it, with all the COVID stuff, I wasn't a fan of it at first, but over the last 18 months, it's really grown on me. And I watched the film and I was like, this is a proper Bond theme. It's not quite as good as stuff like Skyfall or Casino Royale's theme song. I mean, if you listen to my old radio show back in the day, you'll know I love the Casino Royale theme. Played it a lot. But this is a strong film that's opened incredibly well. It's a strong film that's delivered the admissions that we wanted. It's a strong film that is just delivering the goods. I mean, looking at the box office, we're doing this all in one take, by the way. Looking at this box office-wise, to do 15.2 million in the second week when a lot of films are dropping 50% week on week. It's only a 26% drop here in England. And I know it's not quite open to the same kind of success over in America. It's open to $56 million, which was well below expectations. It's the lowest opening for the Daniel Craig era of Bond, behind Casino Royale. But given audience apprehension, given how the state of play is over in America, to do 56 million is quite impressive when you have something like Venom Let There Be Carnage coming out and doing what? Something ridiculous like $90 million. And we'll be reviewing Venom next week on the blog. Stay tuned for that, because us Brits have had to wait another 2 weeks for it, because No Time to Die. But looking at the film, and obviously my full thoughts are on TheJackSmit.com, and we'll delve a lot deeper into No Time to Die in its own dedicated journal once it comes out on Blu-ray at the end of the year. This is a film, you could potentially argue, this is the film that saved UK cinema's backsides, because the numbers have been consistent through the board. It did just nearly 30 million on its first weekend out, which is the first time we've seen such a thing happen since February of 2025. Not even February 2020, since December 2019, when Star Wars Rise of Skywalker came out. This is the film that's really said to the world that cinema is back to normal. And it felt like it when I was there for the opening night. And I've heard from all of the cinemas around here. I've heard from Odeon, I've heard from Reel. It's been consistent for non-stop since the film came out. And I'm so relieved that that is the case. I might have shed a tear when the box office number came through last Monday. I'm so relieved that this film's opened as well as it has, and audiences are enjoying it as much as they are. There are people who've already come in to watch it 2-3 times. I don't know how they're finding time to do it, because this is a bloody long film when you add adverts and trailers to it. But as a Bond film, where does it stand in the sort of critical oeuvre? Does it stand higher than Casino Royale? Does it stand lower than Quantum? Well, it's the damn sight better than Quantum of Solace. Hell, it's a lot better than Die Another Day. It's one of the stronger Bond films, but I think having had time to mull over it and watching some of the older films back over the last week, which is why I wanted to delay this What the Hell Happened, it's on a par with Casino Royale. Casino will remain the strongest, then Skyfall, and then Spectre and Quantum round out the top 5, but it's joint first with Casino, and Casino did a lot of things better in terms of the origin story. Watching it back, knowing that this film changes the whole landscape of Bond films going forward, you can really see the effect that Daniel Craig has had on the series. So it's sad to see him go. I mean, I don't think he's sad to see it go, but he has been a brilliant ambassador for the big screen throughout all of this, making a big call to delay the film and make it a proper big screen release. Farewell, Mr. Craig. Farewell. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about this film without going into full spoiler detail. One thing I can say is that this is the start of the YouTube comeback. You'll slowly but surely start to see all of our content come back online over the next few months. We're starting with What the Hell Happened because I don't really need to edit it that much. The journal will be back at Christmas. And we've got something truly special in the works for Christmas. Might not be on Christmas Day this year, but it'll be during the Christmas period. Those of you who've watched the Christmas specials over the years will probably know what's coming. But we're going to start bringing content back online over the next few months. And also, another key thing to mention, because we're going to be launching this quite soon, is we're getting a TikTok account. @SmitOnFilm is ready to go on TikTok. Because, well, of course it is. Of course it is. But I honestly don't know what else to say about this film. I really don't know what else to say about this film that hasn't already been said. So, No Time to Die. It's a strong movie. It's a very good Bond movie. And yeah, I really wanted to do this in one take, just so I could sort of get my raw feelings about this film out. And because one of the things to do this in one take, it means I don't have any of the assets for the end board. So I'm just going to have to wing it, as it were. So somewhere around here, you've got the latest episode of The Journal, and somewhere around here is talking Smit about film. I don't know. We'll think of something in the end board. But we've got all that being said. That was No Time to Die. That was What the Hell Happened. I'll be back with the more polished and more refined TheJackSmit.com content you know and love over the next couple of months. But I really wanted to get something out about this film during the opening week. Oh, let us know what you thought about the film in the comments below. And if you've not already done so, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button to stay notified when we upload next. Right, I'm off. See you in the foyer, guys.